And either you are consciously co-creating your reality with spirit or the quantum field or source, or your subconscious shadows are creating your reality for you. And if it's the latter, chances are you're not real happy about it. Law of attraction work has less to do with techniques and everything to do with what you're able to let go of. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the easiest and most effective way to do shadow work integration and to do letting go exercises. So smash that thumbs up button if you like this video. And hi, this is Adam, and this channel is here to bring you the spirituality behind the message. In law of attraction work, of course, technique work is important, but that pales in comparison to the importance of just being able to let go, to be able to clear the old in order for new possibilities to come into your life. We live in an abundant world. There's an abundance of trees in the forest. There's an abundance of cells in our body, an abundance of air. Everything that exists in abundance. And we're part, in fact, we are one with that creative source. And quantum physics actually proves that we are part of the creative process and the creative force, and that all possibilities already exist. So what you want or what you desire in life, it already exists in an energetic frequency. But if you cannot let go of the past, or you can't let go of your desires or your needs or wants, then you are blocking and you're telling the universe it doesn't exist, and you're blocking it or making it much, much harder to bring that into your reality. But a really kind of easy way to practice letting go is just augmenting your long, deep breathing. So when you inhale and you inhale love and light of the universe, just have in mind what it is that you feel is unhealthy that you need to let go of. Maybe it's an old relationship or an old argument, or just whatever it is. Just when you exhale, just with the exhale, release. Inhale love, exhale and release whatever that you want to let go of. It's a process. Sometimes our brains have to learn how to let go because our egos want to hold on to everything, because our egos are all about survival. So letting go becomes a threat to the ego, and that's why it's so hard to let go. So sometimes we have to just tell our egos, no, 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 this is not going to kill us. This is going to make us better. Just work with me here, ego. Work with me. And inhaling love and then just exhaling and release. So what I really wanted to talk about was the shadows. Oh, by the way, you can check out my letting go video if you want also, that I did recently. That has a little bit more detail in it. But moving right along, what a shadow is, it's basically parts that are hidden. It's the darker parts of our nature. And again, it's linked with our egos. It's linked with our survival issues. And your shadows come about in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's suppressed pains and traumas. Sometimes it's programming. But it's really like the survival instinct. And sometimes, oh, well, let me put it this way. Survival is ugly business. If you look in nature, animals eat animals and so forth and so on. Yet we are conditioned to believe that we're very sophisticated, we're civilized and above that. Yet we do have primal survival instincts. And when we act on those, that causes us to maybe be selfish or maybe hurt other people. And we deem that as immoral, and we suppress that into our subconscious. The only thing is it doesn't go anywhere. It just goes within and helps to create our reality. And then another aspect of that is suppressing our pains and trauma. So again, we have traumatic things in our lives, but we're programmed to not like pain or to think of it as a negative thing. So when we have traumas, we tend to suppress it rather than process it and release it. And again, it goes within, and it's a vibration, it's an energy. It's what Eckhart Tolle calls the pain body. And we create our realities from our pain body until we learn how to let it go and how to release it and how to empower ourselves. And of course, the other way is through social conditioning or programming itself. And what programs do is they hijack our emotions and get us to act in predictable ways in any conceivable situations in life. So we want to integrate our shadows into the totality of our being. We don't want to lose them because It's an important part of our power. It's our survival instinct. And yes, it may be the uglier sides of our nature, but it can be cultivated, it can be transmuted into a very positive force in our lives. The main thing is to work on clearing the old programming, and that way your responses to life will change. Your predictable past won't become your predictable future because you will not react to your environment in the same way. And I wanted to finish up by showing you some exercises that's going to help you to clear all that stuff. But first, this is where I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you like this content. There's plenty more of it. And if you hit the bell icon, YouTube will notify you when I release new videos and have free live events. And we also have a new membership program. And if you want to help contribute to this channel and receive content and videos and information not available anywhere else, it's called the Spirit Mind Family. So if you'd like to join the family and be part of this community, I have the information in the comments, pinned to the top of the comments. First thing is presence. It always comes down to that. So when you become present, you become spiritually aware. When you're in your internal dialogue, you're pretty much locked into that limited perspective of your ego and your conscious self. So the first step is to become present. And the next thing is learn how to become the observer rather than the reactor to your environment. And like, in other words, I get frustrated easily, but I'm now able to step back and watch myself get frustrated rather than being that petty, frustrated person. I can step out into my higher self and watch the program in action. Then I'm no longer the program, I'm just observing the program. And if you keep doing that through the power of repetition, you start to clear the programs. Then you start to access the ability to start to work with and integrate your shadow. And a great way of doing that is as you are identifying certain patterns in your life, the unhealthy ones, because that's how our shadow aspects play out in our lives. Then what you want to do is actually in your mind, instead of reacting to your reactions, love it and give it a big hug. Maybe in your mind, give it a shape and a color and hug these unhealthy reactions. And then place that in your heart and imagine a beautiful violet or golden flame burning in your heart and just reintegrating and clearing any of the unhealthy aspects of that. And again, if you do this over time, you're going to reintegrate your shadows, you're going to clear the old programs, you're going to really develop a much higher ability to let go of things and to let go of outcomes in your life by knowing that you're one with spirit. Like, the unhealthy aspects of the shadow rob us of our connection to spirit. By doing this, you reconnect with spirit and you realize what you want already exists. You just have to create the right vibration and create the right actions in your life, and you can't help but to attract that into your life. So that is what I have for you today, and thank you for watching this video, and I will see you at the next one. Aloha.